Aw, animals.
Popo and firefighters saving the day. Officers in Massachusetts are getting praise for doing some amazing heroic work after rescuing a puppy who was choking on food. It all started when a helpless dog owner rushed into the station asking for help as her 9-week-old St. Bernard pup was choking on food. Officers rushed over and noticed the puppy was not breathing, but limp and unresponsive. One of the officers wrapped his hands around the puppy and started pumping away at the pooch's chest. Firefighters also quickly joined in to help dislodge the obstruction from the puppy's airway. The lucky pooch was revived and later left with his owners, who made sure it was sent to the vet for necessary treatment. Keep watching for more animal rescue stories. Police save injured cat. Earlier this month, deputies in Sonoma County banded together to save this little feline from underneath a car. Milo the cat, who had burned paws, seemed a little bit unsure of the well-meaning law enforcement, but that didn't stop them from trying. Later, they managed to get a leash around Milo and then set about finding the animal's owner. According to the Los Angeles Times, 22 people died during the wildfire, and over 8,000 homes were destroyed. That makes the fire one of wine country's deadliest.
You're safe now.
But thankfully, Milo's owner was okay and the two were later reunited. The animal was dehydrated, but is said to be doing well.
6-point bull elk rescued by Oregon State Troopers. On December 27th, Fish and Wildlife Troopers in Prineville, Oregon, rescued the 6-point bull elk after responding to a call. The caller reported an elk jumping over a guardrail and flipping over, landing on its back and getting stuck in the snow. The troopers were on patrol looking for anglers and migratory bird hunters in the Crooked River area when they got the report. They used a rope to pull the bull elk right side up. Earlier in the video, he kicked and struggled to turn over in the deep pile of snow. He must have tuckered himself out because after the troops turned him over, he still couldn't stand on his own 4 legs. But after a few minutes, he was able to hobble away from the area. Oregon State Police posted the video of the triumphant rescue to their YouTube account and made a note that the time code in the video is incorrect. The winter rescue actually occurred in December.
Faith in humanity restored. This poor kitten in China got trapped behind a glass wall without food and water and was slowly dying. But luckily, a good Samaritan came to the rescue. Earlier this month, the cat somehow became stuck behind the wall in a building in the southwestern city of Chengdu. After a period reported to be 3 days, a karaoke receptionist saw the kitten. He looked around but realized there were no gaps available for him to pull the little guy out. So the receptionist called the building's property management office to ask for help. Building staff knew the glass wall was built between aluminum door frames and a load-bearing wall, so they dug out a tunnel to rescue the kitten. After the successful rescue, the receptionist decided to take the tired and hungry cat home and adopt it. However, despite the good news, we're still wondering exactly how did the kitten get trapped in the first place, and why it took 3 days for anyone to notice. Let us know in the comments if you got any bright ideas about that. The kiss of life. This pooch nearly died in a house fire, but was promptly brought back from the brink thanks to one firefighter's mouth-to-snout rescue. After coming home to find her Santa Monica apartment burning, a 35-year-old woman frantically asked firefighters to help save her pet dog, who was still trapped inside. As the blaze was contained, firefighter Alex Klein grabbed the dog, who had no pulse and wasn't breathing. Klein quickly performed CPR on the pup and gave him oxygen through a special mask. It took 20 minutes, but the lucky dog eventually came back to the land of the living. No other pets or humans were injured in the fire. The pup was transferred to a local animal hospital, but is now back on his paws, even swinging by the station to personally say thanks.